Part two of the acting is Joe Biden saying, you know what, if you just give me a new law, why doesn't the president can fix this? He already has the existing laws.
And Border Patrol will tell you that right to your face.
I need a piece of paper from Congress to deal with the border. No, you already have that.
That's right. That's right.
So he has.
Yo, I'm looking at this shit. This dude, this dude is. I can't believe I'm seeing this shit. This this fucking guy just filled his 2 bags up with everything in Rite Aid right here on 80th and 1st Avenue. He's walking down the street like shit is Gucci. Look at me in my face like what's good. I was watching him the whole time. My man just went Christmas shopping in January. He had the condoms, the shampoo. Back in my Rite Aid, and there's nothing to steal because this Rite Aid, like so many other Rite Aids, is closing down because everybody stole everything. And the workers here don't know if they're getting jobs. Congratulations, losers.
They're losing them, man. There are more and more and more lifelong Democrats escaping the plantation every single day. And the crazy thing, the truly remarkable thing, is that the issue that is finally becoming the final straw for a lot of these Democrats, is an issue that they've all been using to virtue signal for years. Now, obviously, we are never ever going to hear them say that they were wrong. They don't even realize that they were wrong. They think all this is brand new. So it's not going to be anything like that. We don't need to say, I told you so. We don't need to hear them say that they're wrong. None of that's important. We just have to get out of the way and let them open their eyes all on their own, just like cute little baby birds. Because what is finally happening here is the result of one of the world's oldest truths. If you want to show a liberal how bad their ideas are, you just got to let them have them. And that is exactly, sadly, that's what's happening with our immigration issue. You know, it used to be that, the left just couldn't see the results of their insane open border agenda. They just somehow, they couldn't see it. And they really do believe, most of them believe in their heart, that anything a Republican says is rooted in some sort of evil and it's all fear-mongering. And, on top of that, it's just human nature to assume, I guess, that your position is correct. No matter what the math says, no matter what common sense says, no matter what reason says, most of us still need to see it to believe it. And one of the new believers, believe it or not, is Jessica Tarlow from Fox, the resident Biden shill and apologist for corruption on Fox News. She finally admits it.
I don't think anything in this election can be certified as real. But that's what worries me about this election. Something like that, and that's an immigration issue, sort of.
It isn't. Well, it is, and it ended up being actually good on Governor Abbott to start busing immigrants all over the country. When he started with Martha's Vineyard, him and DeSantis, I thought, this is just a political stunt. It's ridiculous. And now that you have J.B. Pritzker and Mayor Adams and Kathy Hochul and the mayors of Baltimore and D.C. saying we absolutely cannot sustain this influx, everybody feels like they live in Eagle Pass now, and has a lot of sympathy for that. But the reason that I don't think that the election hinges on these issues is, A, we have time. And Democrats better start fixing it. Get tough about these things. Say, if you touch a cop, you're deported tomorrow. That's how it works here.
But are they going to say that?
Well, Kathy Hochul, her challenger, Lee Zeldin, got much closer than he should have. He lost by 4 or 5 points in blue New York because she ignored the crime issue and just wanted to talk about abortion. So I think people are going to pay attention to it. And there's this misconception amongst conservatives, at least that I come across, where they think that suddenly we're going to wake up and because a rec center was given to migrant families instead of the kids who deserve to be there, and we believe that, but that we're going to be Republicans, that we're going to ignore our moral compasses and all the policies that you've listed off. We're going to say, Donald Trump's not that bad. I don't know one voter who has changed their mind from 2020 who's going to wake up in 2024 on Election Day and be like, you know what? Actually, the last 4 years have proven to me that Donald Trump is the right man.
If I could.
She was almost there, man. She almost had it together. I will give her credit. She at least admits it was a good idea to show liberals in these sanctuary cities that their long-held beliefs and ideas that they thought were great are just, they're not sustainable. They're not humane. They're not fair. They're not good ideas. They have no redeeming qualities, right? But she can't get over the hump to admitting they're wrong. And then she says, to vote against Joe Biden, liberals would have to abandon their moral compass. Like, what does that even mean? Let me tell you how I view a liberal's moral compass. You know, they support a guy in Joe Biden that abandoned Afghanistan in the most harmful way possible. There are liberals that will tell you, like, oh, the Doha agreements, Doha's Trump, all this stuff. The buck stops at Biden. Biden abandoned millions of women and girls, and gays, by the way, left them to the mercy of bloodthirsty ideologues who hate them. And the liberal moral compass, whatever that is, was not phased. The guy portrays himself as the consummate family man, but he disavowed and ignored an innocent 4-year-old 7th granddaughter for absolutely no real articulable reason. I cannot imagine why he did that, except for, you know, the liberal moral compass, again, was an epic failure, right? The guy has been lying. He has been a racist plagiarist for 50 years, and they're silent. And now he has brought the world to the edge of World War III in 2 different places, and continues, even with everything we know, to invite desperate migrants from around the world to die in our desert just for the possibility of becoming a second-class citizen in a place that he will tell you is a racist, greedy hellhole. They believe that. And still, they want to talk about a liberal compass. Give me a break, man. That is ridiculous. You know, none of these things have shaken their moral compass. The only thing that shakes their moral compass is the prospect of not having power. And that is not morality. I'm sorry, but none of that makes any sense. You know, this is what happens when the propagandists start believing their own nonsense. You know, but Bill Maher and Jessica Tarlov, you know, they're not the only ones waking up. You know, the hip hop world is waking up. The business world, thank God, is waking up. And actually, one of the most Trump deranged people the world has probably ever seen, he's even waking up.
In New York City, climb in public in front of crowds of people, rip down UN flags, rip down Israeli flags, rip down American flags on Veterans Day. When the economy is the way the economy is, when I'm paying fucking mortgage rates up, I mean, I'm getting, forget a colonoscopy. You don't need to get a colonoscopy. Go buy a house. The interest rates, go buy a car. And I know Smoking Joe has done some things for I know. But I'm telling you right now, go buy yourself, go check what it's like to buy a car. Buy a house. The money. The fucking chaos in this country. The chaos around the world. If it comes down to pig Donald Trump and Smoking Joe Biden, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Voting for pig Donald Trump is on the table. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. I'll still call him slob Donald Trump, pig Donald Trump, and all that. But we need to get this whole fucking situation under control.
I honestly cannot believe that of all the people in the world, Michael freaking Rappaport is finally waking up to something I've been saying for a long time. You know, we're not trying to elect a pope. We do not need to feel all warm and fuzzy about our vote, man. We need results. That's all this is about, man. When you vote based on your feelings, or you vote on what makes you feel virtuous, or what you can put in your Facebook profile, you're going to end up exactly where we are right now. You know, the left, they always try to impugn Christians, for example, for supporting Donald Trump because he's been unfaithful, or they say he's been dishonest, whatever they believe about the guy. They say it doesn't align with Christian values, right? No one cares about character defects, you know, whatever they are. We care about policies. We care about results. That is it. It is that simple. And it's got to be that simple. It really is a shame that everything needs to crumble so badly for people to wake up to the fact that this is not a popularity contest, you know? And here's my thought on Rappaport. You know, Rappaport, this is not an impoverished individual. This is not a guy that's doing poorly. If he's feeling the pinch and he's waking up, just imagine what the average liberal who's now working 3 jobs and getting gaslit by Joe Biden, that they've never done better, and they're lucky. They're really, really lucky to have those 3 jobs. You know, man, 3 jobs. Joe would say something like, 3 jobs. Man, in my day, you only had to have 1. Yeah, it's probably exactly how that would go. But anyway, like I said, the only real and it's no guarantee, right? But the only real possible way to show a liberal that they have bad ideas is to let them have them. And it looks like that's finally working. But that's just my take, guys. Let me know yours in the comments. If you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. I'll see you in the next one.